Hi guys. So, if you've ever wondered where your money keeps going, then zero-based budgeting might be the simplest way for you to take control of your money. If this is something you're interested in, then stay tuned.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Yeah. Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be.
Alright guys, so as you see, today I am coming to you with another video. This video is important. This video is about zero-based budgeting. Let me say this, I am not a financial planner, I am not a financial guru, none of those things. But what I do know is that zero-based budgeting has helped me to grow my money and to get out of debt. And so I just wanted to come to you today to share a few tips and tricks to help you do the same thing that it has done for me. Alright, so what is zero-based budgeting? There's a long answer and then there's a short answer. So the simple answer is it just means giving every dollar a job before the month ends. So you're taking every dollar that you make when your money hits your checking account on payday. You're taking every dollar, and you would do this ahead of time. Give every dollar a job to do. That's simple. That's cut and dry. That is the simplest way for me to put what zero-based budgeting is. It simply means giving every dollar a job before the month starts. Simple. So now let's jump into why zero-based budgeting works. So the first thing I want to go over is that it stops you from overspending, and it does this by intentionally giving every dollar that you earn a purpose. And when every dollar has a purpose, that means that it's going to eliminate a lot of the unnecessary spending, is what I would say. And also another reason why it works is that it also reduces anxiety, and it does this by eliminating financial ambiguity, which means giving every dollar a specific purpose. It replaces panic with intentional control. So what that is saying is that it puts you in control of your money. Your money is not in control of you. You are in control of your money. You're purposely giving every dollar that you earn a purpose. You're giving it a task. You're giving it a job. That job might be to pay a bill. It might be to save. And it might be to spend on some of the things that you want. Either way, you're giving every dollar a purpose. And then the other thing it does is that it helps build savings faster. And so it allows you to see areas where you are overspending, and then it allows you to make small changes that will allow better savings habits. Again, guys, it will allow you to see areas where you are overspending and allows you to make small, little bitty, teeny tiny changes that will allow for better savings habits. So, let me just reiterate the 3 things on why it works. It stops you from overspending, it reduces anxiety, and also helps build your savings faster. So I'm going to give you an example here. That's why I have my pen and paper here. We are going to do a short example. I'm just going to write example. I hope you guys love my purple pen. I love it as well. So this is the example. Say that we have someone who makes, let's say $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month. Let's say this person's bills totals out to about $1,800 a month. And that is bills. And then let me label this one income. This is just an example. You can get out a piece of paper with me and also do yours the same. Your income. Use your real income and your real bill amount, how much you pay every month for your bills. Go ahead and calculate that out. In this case, the person's bills comes up to $1,800 a month. And let's say that the person has $900 in which they, and this is a month, in which they splurge or spend. I'm gonna say spend. This $900 could be going out to eat. Let me say restaurants. Let's say clothes, food, just whatever. But this person has $900 a month that they spend on whatever it is that they want to spend it on. And then let's say that this person has $300 a month that they are saving. This is the $300 that they will or are putting into savings every month. So if we look at this, all of these of course equal up to the $3,000 a month. And so if we look at this in a percentage wise, we are looking at that the person's bills, the $1,800, their bills are about 60% of their income. And if we look, the $900 is about, I think about 30% of their total monthly income of $3,000. And then the $300 in which they are saving is about 10% of their income. And so this is what makes up the 100%, or the $3,000 a month that the person brings home every month. And so if you look at these numbers they're okay. I would really wish that the bills would be a little less, because we want to kind of keep our bills, and I'm not going to get deep into this today, but we want to kind of keep our bills at about 40. I wouldn't even say 50%. I would say about 40, maybe 45% of what we're bringing home. I guess that, to me, 50% is pushing it. I say 40, but in this scenario, we're going to leave it here, because if it was 40, you could take more of that money and use it for savings. Okay? And so this is about the mix that you would want to have percentage-wise. But if you can lower this monthly income, if you can make your income higher, the $3,000, or lower this 60%, because this is a bit high, guys. This is kind of high, the 60%, but that it is what it is. And a lot of us, that's how we're living these days. You end up paying with the car notes and the mortgages and, the daycare and the grocery bill and, light bill, gas bill, internet, cell phones. Car insurance is a whole nother car note these days. So a lot of us, we're living here in the 50-60% range. We shouldn't be, but we are. And it's just because of the way the economy is and how things are so expensive. It's hard these days. And, sometimes even households with 2 incomes are still struggling, because everything is so freaking high these days. There's no breaks. You go to the grocery store, you have $50. Don't even go with $50, because you literally probably ain't gonna even have enough money to buy one meal. But you get in there, and where you used to spend $100 and be good, you're having to spend $250 just to be good and that may only last you for a week. So the goal, if you're at a 60% or more range, I encourage you to try to get that percentage down, or either increase this percentage, which is your monthly income. So I wanted to show you this example to kind of give you an example of a person's income, bills versus spending, how much they have to spend, and also savings. I would definitely agree to either up the income or lower the bills in some kind of way, so that you can add more than 10% to to savings. And so that's why I wanted to show you this particular example. And so what you should do to get started with the zero-based budgeting is that you have to start a budget. You have to sit down and get a piece of paper like this and write down everything that you pay for on a monthly basis. You would list your monthly income from all income sources. Figure out how much you're paying every month on those bills. Figure out how much you actually need to spend that's not bills, like restaurants, clothing, and food, because the zero-based budgeting, guys, it's not meant to deprive you of anything. It's meant to help you get a hold of your finances, and also it could be a great way to save. And so that's what I used it for. If I had not have found this method, I honestly don't know where I would be today. As you know, I lost my job not too long ago, and prior to losing my job, months earlier, I had started the zero-based budgeting and doing the savings challenges and just saving as much as I could. And so me losing my job, honestly, guys, it just, I felt it, but I didn't feel it, because I had money set aside. I had already established my budget, so I knew exactly where I was with a lot of my bills. I was already ahead, and so that actually held me down. So the debt snowball method, and I did a video on that, so if you look through my videos, you will see that video. And this zero-based budgeting were great ways. They were helpful ways in which helped me to be okay during that time. And so I do encourage you, make a budget and stick to it. Take whatever you can and save it. If it's not $300 a month, if it's just $150 a month, or it may be $700 a month, whatever it is, make a plan, stick to that plan and save. Figure out a way that you can use that savings amount and grow and keep growing the money, growing it, and keep doing it every month or every week, every 2 weeks, or whenever you get paid. Just keep saving, keep putting that money away. I use savings challenges to save mine. I love because I love playing games, and I love a challenge. And when I accomplish something, it makes me want to keep going. So that's a great way to jump in and start saving and doing the zero-based budgeting. When I get paid, I take every penny, I give every penny a job. A lot of times I pay my bills online when I get paid. Say if I get paid, I go ahead and pay all my bills online, and then whatever is left that I don't need for like spending for clothes, food, restaurants, and all of those things, everything else I go withdraw it out of my bank. I go withdraw it, and I bring it home, and I give it something to do. I put it into savings challenges so I can save for the month. And guys, that has helped me so much, and I know that it can do the same thing for you if you just give it a chance. And so to me, here is where the opportunity is. If you take that $300, you can use that to start cash stuffing and doing savings challenges. Or if you don't want to do saving, because everybody is not into playing games to save money, and that's fine. It's not for everybody. But if you don't do that, you can also open you a high yield savings account. And every month, 2 weeks, or every week, or however, you load that account up with whatever it is that you're saving. And with the high yield savings account, the interest rates on those accounts are usually higher than a normal bank account, like a Bank of America a checking account, savings account, or a Wells Fargo account. A high yield savings account will yield you more money than those regular checking and savings accounts. So if you put your money there and continue putting money in your high yield savings account, you'll be growing your savings, plus the bank is going to add on a little bit of their savings. The interest rates on those accounts are usually anywhere from 3% all the way up to 6%. And so all of that extra money will be put into your account. And the more you save and put into that account, the more you will earn on your high yield savings account percentage. And so before I go, I do want to leave you with small wins equals big savings, guys. And that is the truth, the absolute truth. Small wins equals big savings. So it might be $300 today, but if you do that for 3 months, and you do that every month for 3 months, that $300 is going to turn into $900. And then if you have it in a high yield savings account, that $900 is going to turn into, I don't know, something else, $930 or $40. And so that's the plan. And then once you get that $930 or $40, then you do it for 3 more months. You know, it's going to be $1,840. But then now you got $1,800 in your high yield savings account. So your percentage is going to grow with that. So again, small wins, guys, equals big savings. And I encourage you to look into zero-based budgeting. And if it's something for you, I encourage you to go ahead and get started and rock out. Because that's what we're doing over here. We are saving. We are being smart about our money. We're giving every dollar a purpose. We are winning. Over here, we are winning. And we're going to stay winning if we just be intentional and be smart about our money. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here. I enjoyed you. I enjoyed doing this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Join the family. Join the family. We would love to have you over here. Leaving you with that thought. Remember, small wins equals big savings. And on that note, I am out of here. Have a great day, y'all. Bye-bye.